It's easy to notice affection when it's loud, when it comes wrapped in sweet texts, impulsive kisses, and the way she says your name like it's the only word that matters. But what happens when the warmth fades? When her replies shrink from paragraphs to periods? When her voice starts hesitating? When her eyes start avoiding yours? And then you wonder, did I say something? Did I do something? You scroll through old messages, searching between, "How was your day?" and "Good night" for that invisible turning point, when things went cold. You assume she's lost interest. Maybe she met someone else. Maybe she just stopped caring. But here's the truth most never consider. Sometimes she pulls away because she cares too much, and it terrifies her. I didn't believe that either at first. Like most, I thought love meant pursuit. Fireworks, confessions, and late-night calls just to say, "I need you." But real love? It doesn't always arrive in grand gestures. It arrives quietly, unpredictably. Sometimes it hides behind silence. There was someone once, let's call her Alara. She didn't just walk into a room, she settled into it like smoke. Her presence was sharp and soft all at once. For a while, we existed in that delicate space between friendship and something deeper. No declarations, no promises, just quiet moments and breath held a second too long. Then, she changed. She didn't leave, but something in her did. Her laugh faded. Her tone turned cautious. The playfulness was replaced with pause. I thought I had broken something, but what I didn't see was this. Her silence wasn't rejection, it was fear. She wasn't pulling back because I didn't matter. She was pulling back because I did. And that's a wound many men never see. Because we're taught to measure love by attention, consistency, presence. But some women, especially the ones who've been hurt, don't express love through closeness. They love by retreat. She's not withdrawing to push you away. She's hiding because she feels too much. She's scared you'll see her, all of her. The soft, scarred, messy version she hides from the world. And once you see it, you'll have power. That terrifies her. The paradox is brutal. The more she feels, the less she shows. And this is where Stoicism matters. Not detachment from her, but detachment from needing her validation. A Stoic doesn't chase answers. He doesn't send frantic texts or spiral into insecurity. He observes. He holds space. He trusts that emotions, like the seasons, change. Because love isn't always about movement. Sometimes a woman in love circles. Sometimes she disappears into herself. The question is, can you remain still while she does? That's the test. A grounded man doesn't flinch. He doesn't react. He lets her silence echo. He understands that affection doesn't always come with fireworks. Sometimes it whispers through a half-written message, a lingering pause, a hovering thumb before pressing call. That hesitation, that delay, it isn't disinterest, it's caution. And most men misread it. They react, withdraw, or worse, they send the dreaded passive-aggressive message, "I guess you don't care anymore." And with that, they confirm her greatest fear, that letting someone in means watching them walk out. Because when a woman pulls away, it's not always because she doesn't care, it's because she's scared of how deeply she does. At the Relationship Hub, we speak about real strength, not the kind that shouts, but the kind that listens, the kind that waits, the kind that remains. I remember the night I finally reached out to Alara. I didn't try to fix things. I didn't demand answers. I just said, "You don't have to say anything. I'm here." And in that silence, something shifted. Not everything was solved, but the space between us changed. There's a line I once wrote in my journal. If you only love someone when they're easy to understand, you don't really love them. You love your own comfort. And Stoicism challenges us to rise above comfort, to lead with calm, not control. So when her warmth cools, when her words vanish, when she becomes distant, don't panic, don't chase, don't beg for clarity, just observe. Be present, remain still. Her distance may not be a goodbye, it may be a test of how deeply you understand love. Because nobody runs from what doesn't matter. We only run from what we fear losing. Real love exposes us. And for a woman who's had to be strong for too long, Exposure feels dangerous, so she hides. In coldness, in silence, in absence. But don't be fooled. She's watching, she's waiting to see. Will you stay calm while she can't? Will you be her peace when her world is chaos? Will you love her without needing her? That's the stoic man, not the seducer, not the persuader, but the one who remains grounded, anchored, gentle. She might return, she might not. But your peace must never depend on her return. You're not owed her love, only the honor to witness it if she chooses to give it. And if she doesn't, you let her go, with grace, not bitterness. Because sometimes the most powerful form of love is non-interference. Sometimes caring for someone means giving them the space not to choose you. And if they come back, you'll know it's real. If they don't, you haven't lost, you've learned. So now back in the quiet. Back to the unread message, back to the space between you. Don't fill it with panic, fill it with presence, with calm, with trust. Because the man who can sit in the ache, who can feel it fully and still smile at it gently, that's the man no woman forgets, even if she never says a word.